As much as I hate to admit it, I am legally a Disney adult. I am 18 years old, and I'm a fan of the Disney parks. I know way too much about the Disney parks. Therefore, legally, I'm a Disney adult. I'm not like a Disney adult that cries whenever they enter the parks. I'm just not like that. I just think the parks are cool. I don't know where I'm trying to get at with this intro, but basically, I like Disney. However, I can be super critical of the Disney company, and one thing that people are really criticizing them lately is the amount of sequels and remakes they're releasing over the last few years, as well as in the future. Next few years for animated movies, we're getting Moana 2, which looks really good by the way, Moana 2, Zootopia 2, Toy Story 5, Inside Out 2, Frozen 3, and Frozen 4. We're also getting more projects in the Cars universe. Like, there's a lot of shit. There's also going to be a live-action Moana movie, live-action Hercules movies, whole bunch of other live-action stuff. Live-action Lilo & Stitch, I completely forgot about that, but there's a whole bunch of live action projects as well as a whole bunch of sequels. And why is that? Why are they releasing so much stuff? Now, I'm not someone who hates sequels. You know, I'm a big fan of sequels because my own personal mind says if I really like a movie, I want to spend more time in the world that that movie made. So like, I'm totally fine with sequels. Unless the sequels suck, then I'm fine with it not being a sequel. And also, I feel like a trilogy is like the perfect sequel storytelling. You got the beginning, the middle, as well as the end. Like, you know, How to Train Your Dragon works really well as a trilogy. Pirates of the Caribbean worked really well as a trilogy. And then they added 4 and 5, which don't really add to the trilogy. Also kind of ruins what I was talking about. But anyway, the trilogy, perfect format. And who knows, sometimes the sequel could be better than the original movie. I think Top Gun 2 is a way better movie than Top Gun. I'm not really a big fan of the first Top Gun, but I love the second Top Gun. It's really good. Same thing with Tron. I really don't like the first Tron. Now I get it, it was released back in the 80s. Revolutionary movie at the time. Sucks now. Tron Legacy, the perfect Legacy sequel. Legacy sequels need to be just like Tron Legacy. Tron Legacy is a perfect movie. I love that movie so much. I don't really know what I'm trying to get at here, but basically, I'm fine with sequels. I'm not like someone who thinks that Hollywood needs to be more original, because unfortunately, at the end of the day, Hollywood has never been original. And Disney has built their company on basing their movies off of other things. Like Snow White is based off of Fairy Tale. Sleeping Beauty based off of Fairy Tale. Alright, Tangled's based off Fairy Tale. Frozen is based off of the Snow Queen, which is kind of crazy, because that movie literally has nothing to do with the Snow Queen story. Like, they didn't even have to say that it was based off of that. But Disney has built their entire company off of basing their projects off of pre-existing ideas, pre-existing characters. So out of all people, you should definitely be criticizing Disney for not releasing more original work. But what am I trying to get at with this? I don't know. Can't you tell I'm tired right now? I just want to talk. However, over the last few years, Pixar has been the biggest studio Disney owns to make more original projects, because most of their movies are original ideas that aren't based off of a pre-existing story, but they kind of also make sequels as well. But as a whole, their company is known for creating fantastic original animated movies. And Disney over the last few years has making some really good original projects, including Moana. Moana is an original idea, which, by the way, Moana 2 looks absolutely unbelievable. I love the fact that we're getting a brand new Moana movie, because I thought we were just getting the live action one, which I'm not excited for. I don't give a shit about the live action Moana. It's not needed. However, I'm really glad we're getting a Moana sequel. Is it going to be good? I hope so, because Moana is my favorite Disney animated movie, and I really hope they don't mess this up. And Encanto is a really good original animated movie. And then we have Strange World, which Strange World sucked ass. I didn't like Strange World. And Wish, I didn't see it. Why is there so many sequel projects coming out, as well as remakes? Mostly going to talk about Disney sequels, but remakes are there as well. The big reason why is because their original stuff has not been financially successful. All their original movies from the last few years have bombed, with the only exception being Elemental, but it barely made money. So of course, if you're a big, gigantic, multi-billion-dollar company that focuses on making as much money as possible, why are you going to put all your money into these original projects when you could just put them into movies that have already established themselves as being huge financial successes? Like last year, The Creator came out. That was an original project, but no one saw it. And to be fair, I think that was entirely because of the marketing, because it already had a cool concept, but no one watched it. All the biggest movies that came out in 2023 were all franchise movies, and half of them bombed, but half of them did really well. But at the end of the day, they're focusing on projects that already make themselves money. Same thing goes with remakes too. Why make an original live action movie when you could just remake an animated movie that already has proven itself to be successful? The Lion King made $1.6 billion. That movie sucked. What I'm happy to see is that the live action movies are kind of on a downward spiral in terms of making money. The Little Mermaid made $500 million, but it was still technically a flop at the box office because of how much the budget was. I'm hoping we continue on that path, because I'm sick of it. If you hear dogs in here, that's because they're in here now. Now, personally, I think it's a great thing that their recent animated movies have flopped at the box office, because if they are a smart company, they should realize that, hey, these animated movies, they aren't working well. Let's figure out what went wrong here, and let's let's make something better. Now, unfortunately, at the current moment, they are focusing their priority on sequels because at the end of the day, they lost a shit ton of money over the last few years. They gotta get that money back. But hopefully, after all these sequels come out, we should be getting more original projects. And hopefully, they're taking the feedback and criticism from their last few animated movies and make something great out of it. But for all I know, I'm just hoping for the best here. And as a matter of fact, they're gonna be making shit. And Disney has truly gone woke, gone broke. That's not the saying. What's the saying? I don't know. It's a stupid saying anyway. But maybe Disney has truly fallen off big time. Live action remakes. But yeah, that's really about it. I just wanted to talk about this because, you know, we got a whole bunch of sequel announcements from Disney yesterday as in the making of this. What time is it? Yeah, as in the making of this. And I just want to talk about it because I wanted to answer the question that I'm pretty sure no one was asking. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. It is 11:03. Yeah.
Holy shit!
Oh! Oh my god! That was stupid. Hello everyone, Supermando Bros here with my friend. Say your YouTube name.
It's had a lot of YouTube name changes.
Just say a name.
I think it's Young JJ.
Frank and Air the Third.
Frank and Andy.
Anyway, hello everyone.